I have declared bankruptcy. One of the most humiliating, most humbling things a man can experience. My assets, my investments, my stock, my net worth down the drain.
Hold on. Idiki.
Bro's 21, living with his parents, no bills, no responsibility, on about bankruptcy. Stop lying, man, boy. Okay. Maybe I'm being a tad bit over dramatic, but there is one way for teens and young adults to declare bankruptcy, and that's selling your console. I am fully convinced that this is a generational rock bottom moment for us Gen Z/Gen Alphas. Selling my PS4 was one of the few things I sold on Gumtree, and in this video I want to talk about my experience overall on Gumtree and how if you actually have things worth selling, products worth giving away, it can actually make you feel like a proper businessman. You see me, I'm in a $2,000 suit because I'm providing for the streets, I'm Pablo. What? One of the first things I ever sold on Gumtree was a PS3 with a twist. I kid you not, this PS3 had no controllers, no wires, just the console itself. I managed to sell a PS3, a broken PS3 for £30 by myself. Big dollar suit. I'm in a $2,000 suit, you gotta listen to me, boy. Let me break it down for you. I was gifted this PS3 by my uncle. He didn't need it anymore, he's a big man, he's mature now, making big corporate jobs, he's a big man now. The console originally came with 2 controllers, all the necessary wires, and about 3 games. It worked for one day and it didn't work the next. As time went by, the PS3 started to collect dust. The controllers were lost, wires were thrown out, so it was just the console by itself. Me, I'm looking at my bank account, I'm broke.
I'm broker than broke, I'm Mr. Brokety broke with a broke times squared with the power of 10.
Quick maths.
So I'm looking at myself, what do I do? I'm actually so desperate for some sort of cash. I'm on YouTube searching up different side hustles, and one thing caught my eye, Gumtree. Now I'm looking at this app. Do people still use this app? I used to see these ads like back in like early 2010s, early 2000s. I'm like, is this app still even active like that? But I said, hey, I'm looking at my bank account. I ain't got a choice. I got to do something at the end of the day. So I make an account. I put it up for auction. I put the price at £30. Knowing it's a broken PS3, these guys do know the PS3 don't work, but for some reason people still wanted to buy it. Surprisingly, people were getting to me quick. I'm like, rah! Gumtree's active like that in big 2020s, say no more. So I'm here now discussing with one brother. He's interested, he's a collector. I'm like, you do know it's broken, right? He said, I don't care, I want it. Okay, cool. We set up a date to meet up and set up a location. Since I'm the seller, I tell you where to meet up. So we meet up at my flipping primary school, my old primary school. And when I told my mom I'm going to go sell something, she's like, unamjua mtu. I'm a businessman, mom. This is what we do. She's like, are you trying not to get kidnapped then? Say no more. Okay, we're there now. I'm there literally outside my primary school with the Asda bag holding the PS3. He comes in. Najim? Yeah, that's me. What's your name? Then he finds out, Najim, are you Muslim? Yeah, I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim too. Where are you from? I say where I'm from. Hey, I'm from there too. You're telling me we're from the same place. That's crazy. What a coincidence. I hand him the PS3. He hands me the money. We all move on with our day. Business. Now, the second product I ever sold on Gumtree was 2 10 kg dumbbells. This one doesn't have a crazy story, but it just really made me appreciate Gumtree to the max. Because you see with other apps like Vinted, and I can't even think of other ones at the moment on top of my head. Let's just talk about Vinted. It's too professional for me. You gotta like put in the packaging and posting and you gotta pay and stuff. Bro, me, I just wanna go to the guy, give him the stuff, I get my money, we all move on with our day. I love the simplicity of Gumtree. Like, it's so unprofessional, I kid you not. This story is pretty simple. I put it on for advertisement. You know, I'm broke. I see I got some dumbbells I don't use. I put it on for advertisement on Gumtree. And again, people get back to you quick. I did not know the app was still active and big. At the time it was like 2023. In big 2023. I'm like, rotted. Okay, say no more. Let me up with the guy. Imagine I'm holding, wait, hold on. Let me actually get the bag. I'm holding 20 kgs in this type of bag right now. Look at this. I'm hustling. I'm walking there, one hand like this. My forearms, because I'm that strong, mate. And when I got there, the guy had a nice BMW as well. That was pretty cool. He looked at me like, are you sure you're the guy? People are not used to seeing youths on the app. I was like, what? How old was I? I think I was about 19 at the time. Yeah, I was like 19. He just saw me holding a little bag with 20 kg. Here you go, sir. Put it in his boot. I sold it for £10 for one dumbbell. So it was it was a £1 for each kilogram. So yeah, it was nice. It was a good price because I got it for less anyway. So I made profit. There you go. Here's the money. We go on with our ways. Business. You know, it's a pattern here. It's always Dobbs. Now, my brothers and my sisters, pay attention. This is when Najim became Mr. Business. Mambo ya biya shara. If you know, you know. Once again, I'm broke. I'm looking at my bank account. I ain't got nothing to my name. I need to sell something. I'm looking around. All of these are necessities. I can't sell these things. I need these things. What do I do? But then I looked at one thing that caught my eye. My wireless headphones. The reason I threw away these headphones is because I'm trying to stop listening to music for good. Well, not having headphones actually works, you know, because when you have headphones, especially when you want to clean, you end up falling into listening to music. So it's like, I don't want it. You know, I don't like playing music out loud. Like, who actually likes playing music out loud? You like to wear it with headphones. So now I just wanted to get rid of them. So that's what I did. Take the pictures, set it up, advertise, wait. One thing about Gumtree, you're a fisherman. All you gotta do is put the bait on the hook, into the ocean, and wait for the bait, and then you reel it in. What the flip? Okay, anyway, so once again, people get back to you quick. It takes like a day or even a few hours, a few minutes. Man like Susan asks, so I originally got the headphones for £30. I'm trying to sell it for 40. Yes, that's not right, but this business, at the end of the day, your brother gotta get paid. Don't judge me. So then man like Susan replies, she says, I want it for 30. Hell no. The lowest I'll go is 35. It's 35 or nothing. And then she's like looking at it. I'll just buy new ones then. Okay, bye. Go find your new ones. This is business 101, my friends. You do not say yes to the first offer, no matter how desperate you are of money. Sabr. Sabr. Remember, you're the fisherman. Bait on the hook, throw it into the ocean, wait, and reel it in. That's what you gotta do. So time went by. I'm still broke though. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have said yes to that offer. But my business side said no. I was too stubborn. La! Subiri. Wait. Time went by. My bank account, the numbers keep going low. I need something. But she cracked. Man like Susan cracked. Alright, fine, 35. Me, but you have to come to my house. This is the first time I'm going to her crib. Because a lot of the time, I just tell them, meet me at the primary school, exchange, we move on with our day. This is the first time I gotta go to their block. Are you mad? But I can't lie, I'm desperate, so say no more. I catch the bus, I'm going. The ends were adequate at best. It wasn't the ghetto, but it was suburby with a hint of hood. So I'm like, okay, cool. Knock on the door. Here's the headphones, mate. She looked so annoyed because I remember we had a whole, no, it wasn't an argument, it was like a little dispute. Because she really wanted it for 30, but I wanted 35. But I won at the end of the day. I gave her the headphones, she gave me my money, she just closed the door and we went on with our way. And I was so gassed, you know. I don't know why. I just went to TSB, put this in my card. And I just felt so sick. Literally just holding coins. Yes, businessman. Remember what I said, business 101. Don't say yes to the first offer, no matter how desperate you are, my friends. Now we are on to the present day. The final product I sold, the PS4. Let me give you a little backstory to how I got this PS4 in the first place. In my family, we got two family group chats. I have a group chat with my immediate family and families with my cousins. So the cousins group chat was popping. Everyone was talking, having a laugh, la 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 la. And one day my cousin, one of them said, yo, who wants a PS4? I don't need it anymore. I got a PS5 now. First person to say yes is I'm gonna give it to them for the free. Bro, this is why you don't leave your phone on D&D. See, these guys all act prestige. I never leave my phone on D&D. When someone messages me, I call them straight away. I answer straight away, no problem, no doubt. The only time I won't answer them is if I'm not near my phone or if I'm like praying or do something important. But if I'm on my phone and I see a message, I reply straight away. I don't care if that makes me look desperate. I don't know why you guys trying to act all bougie. This is why you're not gonna get a job, little boy. I said yes, let's do it. So I won. I got the offer. I said yes before someone, and he started getting so angry, but I didn't care. Business. This is business at the end of the day. It was a fun fact that we ended up having to go to London anyway, because I think there was like a wedding or something. So I just went to stay with like other cousins. Then I went to his crib, collected it. It was nice. They had Fortnite and GTA. We had this for a long time. This was so fun to have. But eventually it gets boring. I wanted to get rid of it because the only reason I kept it for so long is because it had Disney Plus. We had BT at the time, but we switched back to Sky and that had Disney Plus, so I don't want it anymore. I don't need it anymore. And again, I was broke. You know, when I sell something on Gumtree, it means I'm broke, I'm poor, I need money. I'm looking at my account. This is the brokest I've ever been. I need to sell this ASAP. So you know what I did? Take the pictures, post it online, advertise, wait. But something changed. There was a great shift. Before, I used to get people asking straight away. It's because I was off the game for a minute. Because the last time I saw something on Gumtree was back in 2023. It's 2025 now. I'm rusty. I'm like, what? Is my aura decreased? Where's my swag? What's happening? I'm saying, oh, maybe I just have to wait. Just have to wait. I'm telling you, I went a whole month with no one asking. I'm like, what's going on? I'm tweaking. Like, I need money as well because it's my sister's graduation coming up. And we're gonna want to go to I need money to get there, and then we're gonna go to a restaurant after. How on earth am I gonna pay for this? I'm broke. But then finally, someone replied. But that's only because I changed the price from 100 to 80. Maybe the second I did that, offers were coming in. I'm like, damn, I thought I could sell it for 100. Maybe I should have went to some other site, but I can't lie. This is Gumtree, all I know, so this Gumtree is all I'm gonna be used to. That's all I'm gonna adapt to. So I'm here now, negotiating with people. People want lower prices. Hell no, this worked perfectly fine. But I noticed a pattern as well. They're all asking proof of it working. Yes, obviously I sent you proof of it working. Then they say, I want to see it in person. Dog, I'm not gonna bring you to my house. This is not even my house, my parents' house. Imagine my parents come back from work one day, they see a stranger, oh yeah, the PS4 works perfectly fine. You're not coming to my crib. They're telling me, you gotta have a spare hostage to test it for other people to come see if it works. What? Where am I gonna go? I can't go to my brethren's crib either. Well, all youths, bro, what do you want me to do? I sent you video proof of it working. I even said the date and the time, so it's not, so you know it's not fake, it's not AI. I'm telling you, I'm giving you real proof. It's not good enough. Bro, I remember one time I was on a shift. I was doing a security shift, and I got an offer, good price, everything, and he didn't need video proof. So I'm like, okay, he didn't need video proof. He believed it. Okay, cool. But then he's like, can we do this day? I said, I got work this day. Actually, no, we did agree on a date. I have to admit, we did agree on a date. But I had work that day. I said, I finished late. Oh, you don't care about business. I want it today. Ag, just let me finish my shift and I'll give it to you. But I was like, no, what the heck? Is this the world of business? I still got a lot more to learn. Honestly, I was desperate. I was like, should I just increase the price? I had all these thoughts running through my head. What should I do? But then I heard something. It's a pattern, it's a trend I hear all the time. Reading Surah Al-Waqiyah gives you rizq. Really? Rizq? Yeah. Kid, you know. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا وقعت الواقعة ليس لوقعتها كاذبة خافضة رافعة إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا فكانت هباء منبثا وكنتم أزواجا ثلاثة. Yeah, that's all I know up to. But anyway, as I was saying, I kid you not, you know the second I finished reading that surah, I got an offer. But this is where I made a mistake. You're thinking, what? What are you talking about? You got an offer? What's the problem? I was so down bad. I decreased the price from 80 to 60. But this guy was saying 50. Usually I would have been stubborn. Hell no, I want 60. You know the haggling method. You do this in Morocco as well. You go like, I want 60. They say, no, you do this. They would always give in. But this time I didn't have it in me. I needed the money because the graduation was so close and I didn't have anything to do. So I gave in. You know how stubborn I usually am, how petty I usually am, and I gave in to this guy. So I said 50, fine, take it. It didn't come with games though, so at least that wasn't that bad. I'm gone, I'm done. Set up a date, set up a time, we meet up. Tell me why this guy's also where I'm from again. I'm like, kumbe, where? You trying to steal from me? But the whole process was so long because I kept trying to call this guy. We happened to be both Muslims, so I'm like, oh, let's meet up at the mosque. I get there, I can't make it. So I'm like, I have to go somewhere. Where are you? Bro, I'm here right now. I can't make it. So we end up, imagine we set a deal in the morning, but I end up selling the PS4 literally right before Maghrib. But at the end of the day, I gave him the PS4. He gave me the money. We all went on with our day. I'm like, kumbe, where? When I find you took where? I didn't listen to Business 101. A few things I wanted to put in for you guys right now. In the UK right now, if you're not doing some sort of side hustle, you will fail. You need to do something. Inshallah, I also want to make a video of my job history. I just sweared. I said the J word. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. That would be pretty nice to do. But all I wanted to say is, guys, the moral of the story. Allah. If I didn't reach Surah Al-Waqiyah, do you think I would have got the offer? I got the money. I went to my sister's graduation. Went to the restaurant, had a lovely time. But the PS4 is gone. That's probably for the better because I can't lie, those consoles, they distract you. But I also do want to talk about my first ever console as well. Oh, I got so much ideas. Let me know if you want to know in the comments down below. Salami, eggs and bacon. I've been Najim. I'll see you later.